Hiyo maisha ya truck driver kwa upande wa kwangu naona inanipeleka vizuri. Kama ninaenda safari, naendanga niking'ang'ana tu, akili yangu ikiwa nyumbani, nitafika lini, nirudi lini, nione familia. Nyuma kidogo hapo nilikuwa napata siku moja kwa mwezi moja. Sasa hivi naweza pata mara 3 ama mara 4 kwa mwezi. Kwa ufupi karibu kila trip napita nyumbani. Wakati ule nilikuwa na mtoto mmoja, sasa hii Mungu amenijalia nimepata mwingine.
Bwanangu ananisaidia. Analetanga chakula, namwambia madawa ya kuku analeta. Mbuzi vile anakuja na dawa. Mbuzi walikuwa tu 5, lakini sasa hii 20. Nimeongezea tu.
Kijana ameanza shule, kwa sasa yako class 2. Mungu alinijalia nikapata shamba ya 9 acres. Nilitumia almost 900,000 na kitu kuipata.
Sola ni ya watoto tu. Mafuta ya taa hiyo tumekanza. Sasa tu mnaona vile bwanangu wako akija, kuku anakula, ngini anabeba, imekuwa sawa.
Sasa nitaondoka saa hii niende kazi.
Mombasa itself as a city is a port city. Without the port, there is no Mombasa. Given that central role of the port, then it means that the economies of this region, their growth is highly dependent on the efficiency of the port of Mombasa in terms of facilitating the exports from the hinterlands of these countries and also facilitating imports.
Customs in any port or any border post provides the soft infrastructure, while Kenya Ports Authority here provides the hardware. It provides the land where you put your containers, and it provides the equipment for handling. What used to happen is that we used to duplicate service delivery. On arrival of that consignment in Kenya, we used to execute a board, and this board costed money. We used to process documentation. At that border point again, the same process used to start. And now the process continues for Rwanda, Burundi, Congo. It was a whole messy issue.
Single customs territory, it's about simplifying the processes and procedures, especially for cross-border trade among the partner states.
The partner states have brought their officers in the port. These officers, the same service they were offering at Maraba, they are now offering it in the port. So Ugandans now, or Tanzania and Rwanda, they are able to collect their taxes while in Kenya or at the first point of entry. So that has actually in itself reduced the cost, I would say, of service delivery by 50%.
You also do one single document that then moves this cargo from the port of Mombasa up to a bonded warehouse in Kampala.
As a result of having expanded capacity, especially the yards and the widen the gates and also the roads leading, it means we are able to evacuate cargo faster than before, which also leads to shorter cargo dwell time from what used to be 9 days to 2-3 days. The ship will come within 48 hours. She has been worked on and it has to convert. It has less cost and then it attracts more business to the port.
Nimetoka jioni kwenda Mombasa, nikafika asubuhi, nikapakia, nikipeleka Kampala, Uganda.
REC stands for Regional Electronic Cargo Tracking System. It's a web-based system that is integrated to the customs management systems of Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda that we use to track and monitor export cargo between Mombasa and the destinations. We have an arming team based at Mombasa. They are the ones that would tag selected containers at the port. Immediately a container is tagged, the seal is armed. The centralized monitoring center have a minute-by-minute track of that consignment.
KRA ukisimama mahali kama dakika 2, dakika 3 unapigiwa simu, unaulizwa kama kuna shida, kama gari imeharibika, kama ni kupumzika unapumzika. Kama ni shida, kuna magari zao za patrol, inapigiwa simu mara moja inakuja kuangalia ni shida gani.
And we have 5 rapid response units currently, one based at Mazeras, second at Voi, third at Samia Park, fourth at Naivasha, the fifth at Kericho. 7 more are coming on board in phase 2. They have a critical, I would call it the flying squad of REX.
Barabara zimetengezwa. Zile barabara nafurahia saa hii ni hiyo barabara ya kutoka maji ya chumvi hapo Samburu kuja Maungu. Hiyo ilikuwa inachokesha, lakini kwa saa hii imetengenezwa na bado wanamalizia. Kuna watu wanaweza kata container, wanatoa mzigo ya wenyewe, na hiyo ina happen sana hapo Saliga. Sasa vile ningeomba wangeweka bumps na waweke ma road block zikikaribiana ili tuwe za zingine tukipita usiku tunakuwa safe.
The impact of the standard gauge railway in Kenya and in the region has just begun to be felt. A month into operations of the freight services, we are doing on a daily basis the equivalent of about 50 trucks on the road, and we are bringing cargo closer to them to be able to pick it. The cargo owners have already started receiving their cargo much faster. What we see in the longer term is that this kind of infrastructure is able to lower the overall cost of transport and logistics, which makes our region, makes Kenya a conducive investment destination, and makes East Africa a place to come and do business. The rail is not coming to kill the road, so we can't compete with road. We can only complement, and the road here is coming to help us now provide a total solution.
With the onset of SGR, now for the first leg between Mombasa and Nairobi, it's going to be good, but we cannot wait to have it up to Kampala, where people will enjoy the benefits of having it in real time and cheaply.
Port Reitz Road had 2 components. The first one is the Port Reitz, which actually ensures that you can easily get goods from the port of Mombasa. There is also the road that accesses Moi International Airport. The road is 6.4 kilometers. We finished that road in February this year.
Tangu hiyo mizani ingie, kukesha kwa line, kukesha kwa Mawe Bridge hiyo iliisha. Ni mara moja tu wakati magari zinakuwa nyingi, lakini pia inakuwa faster. Huwezi maliza dakika 20 ama 30 kwa line. Sasa kama gari yako sio mzito, ikisha sense tu kikanyanga, hata kama uko speed ya 50, inakuhakikishia taa green unapita. Kisense kama iko na uzito mingi kidogo, inakuhakikishianga red. Unaingia kwa mizani ile ya manual, unapima manual. Kwa saa hii tunabebanga sana capacity yenye inaruhusiwa, inakuwa haikusumbui kwa hizi digital way bridge.
If you allow excess weight to land on the road, then what happens is that you can easily lose that road within a very short time. And therefore the essence of actually having the way bridges to control the actual road.
Safari imekuwa mzuri, nimekuja vizuri sana bila shida yoyote, bila jamu yoyote. Mpaka nimeingia Malaba border sasa.
Currently for us in Uganda and even in Kenya, we are automated, 100% automated. So when the trucker comes, we get that document. The Kenyan people check in their system. And in the same room, as you have seen, seated together, passes over the document to the Ugandan side, who enters in our system, and the trucker continues. And essentially that one currently, it takes less than 5 minutes.
ICMS is the Integrated Customs Management System. It is a system that is web-based. It consolidates all the customs processes to one point of access.
In the current cargo clearance process, traders push paper from one office to another one. So ICMS will be creating a paperless environment through integrating ICMS with the various government agency systems. Right now, traders have to queue in banks to actually pay taxes to Kenya Revenue Authority. In ICMS, we've expanded the number of channels in which taxpayers can pay taxes. We make sure that the goods that are brought into the country are paid, are valued correctly, and we're basically implementing the best practices and localizing them and domesticating them so that we can be able to reap the benefits that these other countries have actually been able to reap as well.
Unaona, si watu wenye tunakaa hapa boda, tunategemea watu wa malori. Our drivers at least wakikuja, at least mtu akikaa kwa laini anaweza ona kitu mzuri, anaweza tupa macho nje aone kitu mzuri. Hii magari kupita venye inapita inasaidia ndio uchumi wa nchi, lakini watu wenye tuko chini tunaumia.
The trucks are just moving faster, going to Ugandan sites. The business now is in Uganda, not really in Kenya now.
Kitambo tulikuwa tukikuja tunapanga foleni hapa hata siku 2-3 tuko tu hapa, lakini siku hizi naona mambo yamerahisishwa. Ukifika wakati siko tayari na kuanza safari kimoja.
Tuseme kama naenda Kampala, nilikuwa naweza enda trip 5 kwa mwezi ama trip 4. Hapo nyuma ulikuwa unaweza enda trip 1 kwa mwezi ama trip 2. Kazi sasa hii imekuwa rahisi. Zamani ilikuwa ngumu, ulikuwa unalipa pesa kidogo sana yenye hata itoshelezi mahitaji yako. Lakini kwa sasa hii naweza sema sio mbaya, mambo yanaendelea mzuri.